Hey guys, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome back to my channel and to a new day on the Christmas in July series.
Oh, how I wish for the Christmases of old.
So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the series so far. Today is day 4 of our Christmas in July, although today is officially August. It's okay. We have one more day on the series. Let me know so far which project has been your favorite. I think today for me this is probably gonna be my favorite because I absolutely love the color. So this is a 6x6 chipboard mini album. I am using these rings to bind it all together. It was super easy to make. Again, I'm using a lot of different La La Land Crafts dies and stamps, and also the paper collection is from La La Land Crafts. I'll show you all of those here in a minute, and I will also have a listed link below on the description box. And I just thought this turned out super cute. I love the color combination. I'm using some white glitter paper and some gold as well, and I did do a small little demo on how I color this cute little hippo. And also, as a little tip, if you are not so much into coloring, you can always stamp and just have the images blank, so whoever is getting the book as a gift can just have fun and color the images as well. And I wanted to create some layouts ahead, so this is also going to be a gift, so whoever is getting this can just go ahead and add a picture here on this gold cardstock. Love these little mice as well. I will link those below for you. And so yeah, so now let's go ahead and make this together. So for this project, I'm going to be using the Christmas Cheer collection by La La Land Crafts, and I just love the colors. I love the knitted prints. They are double-sided and they're 6x6. So I think this is gonna make the perfect, easiest, fastest mini album here to make as a gift. I am in love with the color scheme of this collection, and so you have a little bit of everything. I'm also going to be using some dies also from La La Land Crafts, and these are the snowflakes, and this is the snowflake borders. I'm going to link everything down below for you guys. And this is the snow glove die, and I think this is going to be super cute for the cover. And I'm going to use the winter hippos clear stamp. Look how cute this is going to look. And I also wanted to show you this new die set, and so if you have seen my December daily, you see that I used the 2020 die, and then they had a 2021, but now they came up with this general 20, and you can make your numbers like 2022 for example, or 2023. And so I'm excited. I think this is a bundle. Here you get the stamp and the die. You also have all the months and all of that. It says happy anniversary, save the date, and then the 20 here to put 2022. So I'm gonna be using this one on the next video when I'm gonna be making my December daily. But today we're gonna be playing around with these winter hippos. I'm going to be creating a little snow glove, and I think this is gonna be really cute. But now let's work on the base for the mini album. And since the paper is 6x6, I think this will be perfect to just do a like a ring bound album. And I went ahead and cut my chipboard pieces already at 6x6. So I have 2 chipboard pieces here. These are medium weight, which is the same that I use for my mini albums. And as you can see, I went ahead and punched 3 holes, and I'm going to be using some rings to just bind it together. So it's going to be super easy. And then I have lightweight chipboard, and this is something that I had on my stash that I'm going to be using, so the pages are strong and sturdy. But if you don't have the lightweight chipboard, you can definitely use like a cereal box, or you can use just simply heavyweight cardstock for the inside pages. So I went ahead and cut everything at 6x6, and I did the holes here. So I didn't do the holes evenly, so there we go. On one side they all match, which is what matters. But if I turn this around, I didn't measure correctly, but it's okay. So you will do your 6x6 pieces, and I have the 2 covers, and then I have 4 for the inside pages. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the design papers or the chipboard pieces with my design paper. So I realized I should have covered the chipboard and the cardstock with the design paper before making the holes, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna glue it, and then I'm gonna make the holes again, and then glue it on the other side and make the holes. But you could just simply glue the 2 pieces so you have your double-sided base, and then you can poke the holes, if that makes any sense. But I'm going to speed through this process since it's going to be quite easy to do, and then we're going to decorate the book together. Okay, so now I'm going to use the winter hippos stamps, and I'm going to color them using my Copic markers. I haven't colored in a while, so I'm actually pretty excited to play with stamps again. Okay, so I'm going to stamp my images. I am using StazOn ink, and this one is called Yet Black, and I like this one because it doesn't bleed when you are mixing your colors. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this down. So I'm using 110-pound cardstock, and this is the Recollections brand, and I like it because it's thick, and I just really like how it blends the color. Sometimes cardstocks are too dry or too chalky, and it's just hard to color. I'm gonna stamp this one more time. So when you have a new stamp, always try it a couple times to get a good impression here. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one more time, and this should come out good. There we go. So I also have this other set. It's called Caroline We Go, and I think these are going to be super cute. So I'm going to stamp a couple of these. Okay, so I'm going to start coloring my little hippos here, and I'm going to use the same color for the mice as well. And so I'm going to mainly be using N2 and CO for coloring the hippos, just to add a little bit of gray. And then on the areas where I'm going to be adding some more shadow, I'm going to do C5, which is a little bit darker. And then I have the 00 to blend the two as well. So I'm going to start with the N2 and just basically go all the way around the borders. And we're gonna go with the C0 color, and then just kind of do a second layer here. To use the C5 and just add a little bit of darkness on some small areas here, maybe a little bit on the corner and it's probably really hard to see on the video, but I'm just marking some small sections right there just to add some definition. And then with the 00, I'm just gonna color on top of it.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone...
Okay guys, so I have all my images and now we're gonna work on the cover. So I have the cover sheets here, or the cover page, and I went ahead and used the snowflake dies and I cut it on this glitter paper. So this is like a white glittery paper and it's just so pretty for the snowflakes. And then I also went ahead and cut the snowflake, the border, and I have the cute little images there. And now we're gonna work on the cover. So what I want to do is have this snow globe piece, and I'm gonna use the snow globe die, which is this one right here, but I'm actually going to use the reverse part of the die. So let me put this in here, and the first thing that I'm going to do is cut my cardstock at, I'm gonna do 5.5 by 5.5, but I want to make sure that I'm not placing this on top of the hole. So you can see how I'm covering the holes there. So I'm actually gonna go and cut these by 5 on the one side and have be clear of these 3 holes. And by the way, my holes are 1/2 inch in from this edge here when I punch my holes. And so I have this, that is how that's gonna go. Now first, what I'm going to do is use my die here, and I'm just gonna cut it at the center of this piece. So I'm gonna put it right there. She's gonna put it here, and we're gonna cut these here. Okay, so that's gonna go right in there. I want these to be the snowflake, or the snow globe is gonna be right there. And I'm not gonna do a shaker, but you could do a shaker if you wanted to. But I'm going to use my chipboard pieces, and I'm just gonna cut some pieces here, are about like maybe just like about 1/2 inch, to kind of create some volume. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a few of these. That should be good. And I'm going to glue these pieces on the sides to add again some volume here. So another layer. Okay, so I'm just gonna add my glue. Let's see if this is coming. Oops, here we go. So we're gonna add glue on the chipboard pieces. Okay, so I'm adding this on the back, and there's no reason to do it on top of that. So I'm just gonna put that on the side, and here we go. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna use that, and now we're creating some volume for this piece. Now for the background, I'm going to use this other sheet. I think that will look really nice for the inside, and I'm just gonna cut this here. Okay, so you could also cut it on your paper trimmer. This will be 5.5 by 5. Okay, so I'm just gonna do something like that. And before I glue these, I'm going to pick one of my images. I was thinking about this little guy. He's so cute. And then I'm going to do this little snowflake border. I'm gonna put this one on the inside actually. That way it will look like that. I think that looks really, really cute. It's gonna go right here. Okay, and I'm going to just trim some of that, and this one I'm just gonna glue down right there to that background, and then I'm going to glue this piece here on top. Okay, and of course you can use the same technique to do a card if you didn't want to do like the whole mini album. Okay, and I'm just gonna press down right here, and I just love how three-dimensional this looks already. I don't know if it's picking it up on the camera. And then I'm gonna put this cute little guy. So I'm gonna put this right here on top. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so I cut some of these on gold and some of these on green, so I'm not sure which one I am going to use. Oh, we have these green ones and we have the gold. I think the gold stand out more definitely, so I'm gonna use the gold. And then I'm going to add some snowflakes over here as well. Okay, some pieces right there. I think that looks so cute. And I'm gonna do one of the big ones over here. Probably put it right there. And then we have the base of the snow globe. So I have this color. I also have the golds. I really like the gold color there. And then maybe we can add this. And there you go. So now I'm just going to glue this down to the cover here, and we're just gonna place that right there. Look how cute the colors are. Oh my goodness, I love the colors. The pink, the black, the golds, the glitter, so pretty. And now we're gonna bring all of the pages, and I'm going to add my rings.
every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year, we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather.
And there you go. I hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I want to thank you so much for coming back every day. Let me know which project so far has been your favorite. And don't forget to come back tomorrow for the last project on this series. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.